All right, I want to tell you about my relationship with God. I started out young. My dad was a pastor of a church, and I knew God early in life. I got saved young, but then the world pulled me away, and it took me a while to get back to it. But I guess I want to say that I tried to run from God because I knew God probably had something for me to do, and I always think of Jonah when on my testimony. But one night, I kind of label it 3 minutes from death. I was out partying. I don't know how many pills I took. I couldn't tell you how much alcohol I drank because I drank every day of my life for 3 years straight. This is from 18 to 20. Wasn't even old enough to drink, but I found a way to do it. And it was about 3:45 in the morning. We was going down the road, and we was going down Brown Road, 254 in Madisonville, and I can remember waking up and passing. I was riding, somebody else was driving, and going around an ambulance. Well, the next thing I remember is just barely in the emergency room. What had happened is that road that I was talking about, it's a back road. It doesn't go. It's a little old 2-lane road from Madisonville to Sacramento. Nothing's on it. And God, that night, because He knew the devil was trying to take me out of this world, He placed a Davis County ambulance on that road. We passed that ambulance, and I can remember seeing it, and then I remember being in the emergency room just for a second, opening my eyes and talking to a state trooper. And then I don't really remember anything for almost 3 days. And that's one reason I think of Jonah a whole lot, is because I feel like I was in that well, in that fish, and God was protecting me because the devil was after me so hard. So I woke up, and the ambulance driver came to see me from Davis County, and he said, "I want you to know, son, that we had no reason to be on that road other than an abstract call that night. But we was the first vehicle on the scene, and you was 3 minutes from death when I got to you. And when I started clearing your airway, you was 3 minutes from death. If I'd had to call 911, the closest ambulance was 10 minutes away. So I want you to think about what happened that night." It's always stuck in my mind how God protected me. God surrounded me with His love because He knew that I had more purpose in this life than what the devil wanted me to have. And no matter whatever is around you, always remember that God's there to surround you with His love and His protection and keep you alive. God loves you no matter what you're doing, and He's always there for you. That's why He gave His only Son.